Hello everyone, and welcome to the very special anniversary season of Back in Time. It is now season 4, and this time around we are traveling back to ancient Egypt. From Cleopatra to the Sphinx to the pharaohs, everyone is familiar with the famous setting. To replicate this, we're going to be highlighting 3 of the features from this time period to create a sense of Egypt and an otherwise vanilla game of UHC. To do so, we have a very special custom-made map crafted by the very talented Silhou that imitates Egypt. The map is entirely desert, with all rivers and natural pools of water removed on the surface. But then how do you get trees and animals, you might ask? Well, along the z-axis of the map, the Nile River has been constructed, and along its coast is where you will find your trees and animals. In addition, smaller oases, I don't know what you call it, have been built around the map where you can also find a few trees and animals, but the majority is along the Nile, so I recommend getting that as soon as possible. It's a big crack of sorts, but with natural resources instead. To help cross the 40-ish block-wide Nile, a few bridges have been constructed to ease with that. While walking along the Nile, you may notice some large triangles in the distance. Well, how could we do ancient Egypt without the pyramids? Yes, Sil has also recreated the Great Pyramids of Giza into the world, a small, medium, and large one. Two of these pyramids can be found close to 00, and the other is a bit further off. The last, but not least feature we have is that the mummies have escaped their catacombs and are all over ancient Egypt. What this means is that in a special form of zombie apocalypse that I'm calling mummy apocalypse, zombies are the only hostile mob that can spawn. Special thanks to Pelargo, who found a zombie texture that makes them look like actual mummies. These mummies can drop all the items that other hostile mobs can drop, so it drops string and arrows and all that kind of good stuff. In addition, because of the map, there's not a lot of sugarcane, so sugarcane can also drop from trees. And now for the game settings. This season, Nether will be disabled, horses will be disabled, golden heads will be enabled and heal 3 hearts, absorption will be disabled, PvP will be enabled the 2nd episode, meetup will be the 7th episode, and the map size is 2k by 2k. This season was organized by myself. A very huge thank you to Sil again for building the amazing map, a very big thank you to Tommy for hosting the game in the TeamSpeak, and to Sir for generously building the spawn. And now I'm going to introduce the teams on the special anniversary season of Back in Time. So, first and foremost, we have Cack and Tease and Shut Up Brick, who are finally able to play after all this time. And then we have Cryptic and Jamie the Elite, Sandra returning from Season 1, and honestly Steph returning from Season 2. We have Christopher, who's a newcomer, Big One, who's returning from Season 2, Floozemaker, coming back for all the seasons, Speedo Shire, substitute for this season, Kid Fierce, who has played all seasons as well, Sil, who is also a substitute. We have Fukano coming back from Season 3. We have new player Gwep, that's not Minister. We have Lord Laylaps coming back from Seasons 2 and 3. Pelargo coming back from Season 3. Jakekub returning from Season 2. Michael, formerly known as Green. Scribbler is returning from Season 2. Tom is coming back from the last few seasons. We have myself and Griffin, who doesn't seem to actually be here. We have Flap and BJR. BJR's a newcomer. What? What's so funny, guys? Then we have Lifeleaf and newcomer Megan, and we have FDef_QuackV8 and Slow Daddy.
What up, YouTube?
You know what, Len, you're a really good talker.
Thanks. And with all that, we'll now go on with the season of Back in Time.
Okay.
The best family on
Len,
YouTube.
that intro really sucked, I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks.
Don't you wish we could travel back in time to the land of the Nile and its pharaohs, fight mummies, fell enemies with arrows. You and me, we can climb the pyramids, then we go back in time, back like an Egyptian. Lock like an Egyptian. Back like an Egyptian.
Oh, I guess we're actually starting. Alright.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Back in Time Season 4. I'm here with Jacob. We're playing Ancient Egypt.
Hello.
The river. Bunch of
There's
other
also
stuff.
there's a village over here as well.
Jake's
And
running to a village. I'm running to.
I see a bookshelf house, so that's a good
Oh,
thing.
I see the trees by the river. I'm going to the river.
Okay. There's actually a savannah, and there's a lot of trees over by this village too.
Okay.
There's also a mummy. That's nowhere now.
Fine,
Oh, there's
fine.
2 bookshelf houses.
Maybe books. Trees.
True.
You gotta make sure you get all the food from that village.
Yeah,
because
I've got over a stack of carrots already.
I don't know how
so.
abundant food is here. So,
I found a bunch of sugarcane in this village too.
Good. Although that's not really.
Yeah, it's not really important. Although I'm gonna grab it anyway, just so other people can't take it.
May as well.
I see a Pelargo.
Okay.
He might get the other books before I can get them.
Alright. This river is sick. Although if anybody falls
Yeah,
in it, they're basically
he's gonna
dead.
take some of the books, but I've still got a majority of them.
Yeah, if people fall in this river, they're dead basically. So.
Okay,
if
I
you
got
fall in the river, do not expect to be alive.
30 books.
Okay, nice.
Also, I've got a stack of... Should I get more than a stack of potatoes? Or is that gonna be enough?
I think that's fine. I just
Okay.
found a few pigs.
Alright, well, I've got a stack and 40 potatoes. I hope that'll be enough.
Alright, sweet.
I've also got 30 books, so I'm looking pretty good so far.
For everybody who's gonna ask what pack I'm using the Shant pack version 4.
I'm using my new-ish HD pack that I made.
3.0?
Something like that.
Oh boy.
It's not the copper pack, and it's not my HD default, so... It's the other one.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, alright, sweet. Not to go AFK short,
Uh-oh.
but it should be good for a few minutes. So.
Alright.
So, I think recently you and I have been teaming a lot more. in
Yeah,
Reliance, so
we
that's
have a
interesting.
lot. Like, we teamed in...
One thing that we can talk about is Desire 6,
Yep.
which was an interesting time.
It was an interesting time. Could have gone better if
It
I
was a good
didn't
season,
exactly have to
yeah.
rush getting off, but...
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but that's what it is.
I was very excited to see my cousin from California, because I only get to see him, like, once every other year, so... It was a very enjoyable time.
Good for you, anyway.
We got...
But
got to
yeah,
stay
I
up
guess
late at night.
something I can talk about. Actually, I don't know if episode 3 will be out. Let's see. If I release... No, yeah, episode 3 will definitely be out. The whole season's gonna end by the time the first episode of this comes out, so... So yeah, basically, unfortunately we did have technical difficulties server side, but thankfully the season was good enough so that we didn't have to redo.
Yeah.
The technical difficulties, for anybody who hasn't watched, in episode 3, the server that we used, NA Arctic,
It
just
died.
randomly shut down. So because of that, we had to restart the game
scenario
mode,
counter
because-
and stuff.
Yeah, which cycled the game modes and stuff, and we had blood diamonds on for an extra 20 minutes longer than it should have been on. But yeah, so that was a bit disappointing as an organizer from my end. I thought from the moment that happened that everything was going to start going downhill, but it turned out that the rest of the season
Yeah.
was pretty good, so I'm not too upset.
I mean, it can't be a Desire season without it ending in a massive clusterfuck of a meetup, so...
Yep, you are correct.
If it doesn't end in a if it doesn't end in a massive clusterfuck, we might have to redo just because of that.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I was alright with how the season ended. Hopefully we don't get delayed because, like, then we're gonna have to cut literally all of this out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was alright with how it ended. I would have been happier if it was a bit closer, considering this season, Season 6, was the first time since Season 1 where more than one person was alive on the winning team.
But it was still a really intense game.
Yeah, it
so-
wasn't the end of the world, though, because, yeah, they were all below 5 hearts, so I wasn't too upset, but, like,
I think...
as
like-
somebody who was, like, panicking when the server went down in episode 3, I was hoping that the rest of the season would have been, like, a blowout, but it was alright, so, again, I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. Season 7, there's a lot of discussion going on about that with me and
Yeah.
Tommy right now. Hopefully it'll be a good time. But,
I mean, it's a Desire season. It's gonna end up in a massive clusterfuck somehow, so...
so...
I'd just like to point out right now that I have 19 apples.
Do you really? I think apple rates are really high.
Yeah, apple rates are definitely very high. Can
See
confirm
Jamie.
it. Got plenty of food. You want me to go and find you so I can give you some food?
I'm
Alright,
alright
fine.
on food right now.
You're alright? Alright.
Why is Kid Fierce wearing a Magikarp skin? God damn it.
Silly Kid Fierce.
So I don't really know how caves are gonna be like. in
Yeah,
this
I don't
series.
really have any idea
I
either.
assume they're gonna be in, like, I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know if it was anything like. I don't know if it was like, because there's a good chance that he just replaced all the surface blocks with sand and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not like. Oh, what
Not
the heck am I
entirely
gonna
sure.
do? Yeah. Yeah. What do you want?
Oh, I see some. I think I see a bridge of the Nile. Yeah, I do see a bridge of the Nile. What are your coordinates, by the way? I'd like to give you some of this food that I've
I'm
got.
here. No, that's not. It's /TC. I hate Tommy's server.
Okay, we're a little bit far away. I'm gonna. I see.
I'm good on
I see
food.
Jamie.
You don't have to
Okay.
worry about food.
Okay,
Alright.
I'll just start going caving then.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So apparently a bunch of zombies just drop a bunch of stuff, so it's gonna be easy to get like bows and everything.
Yeah.
Which is the good thing about this game mode, but
Mhm.
unfortunately, pearls are off.
Yeah.
Although that's technically a good thing when Shutterbrick is in the game. So.
Yeah.
I keep seeing block particles on the ground and keep thinking it's somebody below me, but it's not.
I see a cow in the river. That's interesting.
Okay, zombies in full gold. Can hurry up and die, thank you. Alright, I have 2 string immediately.
That's very good.
Yes, it
It's
is.
very good
I hear
news.
many zombies below me as well, but I'm not trying to tussle with them, so...
I'm trying to find a surface cave where I can go caving, because I think I've got enough wood. I've got plenty of apples.
I have a few apples, I don't have that many, but it's alright.
I cut down enough for a stack of sticks and a stack of planks, and I got a ridiculous amount.
Alright, sweet. Zombies spawn way too often in this game mode, I think. Like,
I
literally
see.
a zombie every
I
60
see
seconds.
Lord and Jamie. I
Jamie.
see a lot of people like near the Nile. I'm gonna try and go away from the Nile. I think
Yeah, I moved
because the Nile seems like a pretty dangerous
for that
place. to be.
specific reason.
Like I see a few surface caves near the Nile, but I don't want to risk dying early on.
I haven't seen any or coal in this cave, so I don't know what the deal is, but actually I probably have. I'm just blind and haven't actually looked.
Oh shit!
What?
I fell down a ravine.
Oh, alright.
I only took 2.5 hearts though. It's not. It wasn't a terrible fall.
Yeah, okay.
Could have been much worse. I landed on the side of the ravine, luckily.
I did that once with a horse in a Hypixel game. The
Oh.
horse literally saved me. If I didn't have a horse, I would have died. But yeah, I had Daredevil, and I just fell down a ravine, and then, oh, there's baby zombies in this, that's cool.
Oh,
But yeah, I fell down a ravine and landed on half a heart, so that was fun.
nice.
32 iron. This cave's not going down very far, but it's alright. Yes, for now.
This ravine has a decent amount of iron in it.
Hopefully I can get Iron Man in this game, because I played a recorded round recently where I was very close to getting Iron Man, so...
I have never once been Iron Man in a recorded round before.
Really? How many have you played, do you know?
I've played more than 50, I know that much.
This is my 53rd right now.
Oh, interesting facts.
With adjusted stats. I've made my 52nd one, so...
I like update my own stats page every like couple of months usually.
I can't do that, because I always leave something out if I do.
Yeah.
I gotta do
Like
it immediately, so I remember everything.
Like I think I updated it like a few weeks ago now. I don't know exactly, but
I have I'm pretty close to a 2.0 KD, so that's not bad.
yeah, I'm between 1.5 and 2, I think.
I think mine's like 1.82 or something, so...
You see, the thing that's hindering my KDR a lot is evolution. I've played 8 seasons of that and I still only have 1 kill.
Rip.
Being from season 4, which was on Dita, I think. And ever since, I've been very unlucky. Every single season, I seem to die in some stupid way that.
Well, that happens sometimes,
Yep.
unfortunately. For example, Desire, I've got the Organizer's Curse. You don't get like any kills. I have like 3, I think.
Cough,
Bushie's
Desire
our
4.
channel.
I just found a very large amount of mummies.
Yeah, Desire 4 was your big takeover.
Yeah. Desire 4. That was,
Ran over Griffin with that. Although I think you guys are neck and neck now. Actually, no, I didn't beat you after season 6.
yeah, he probably beat me after season 6. I also have 2 string off of some mummies now.
Alright, not bad. Kid is down like half his health already, so if I do see him in that cave again, I can kill him. But yeah, actually, I'm staircasing towards the wall. I should probably not do that. But I'm doing that anyway, because, oh well.
I found a vein of gold.
I haven't seen anything other than iron and coal. So
Yeah, I heard some lava on diamond level, but it wasn't anything good. It was just a random lava pool on like Y14.
Rip.
Which kind of sucks, but oh well. There's a vein of gold in it, so I'd say it was worth.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going AFK for a bit. I will be right back.
And a Q solo commentary mode. So, Back in Time Season 4. Fun times, might I say. Jinko42 ruined Back in Time too. I don't really even know much about the origin of that joke. I just know that it exists. I don't know why it exists. I just know it exists, I guess. Apparently, Jinko did something in Back in Time too, and then he got kicked from the round or something, because he is no longer in the round, which is a little bit unfortunate, because Jinko's a pretty cool guy, but I respect one's decision. Other than that, this scenario is actually really interesting. The Nile River. There were a lot of people at the Nile, and I'm still relatively close to it. Like, I'm pretty close to 0-0 as well, so this probably isn't the greatest of places for me to be. But I'm going to be here anyway, so hopefully nothing bad happens here. There's a lot of lava, and lava is scary and dangerous. I never like going near lava without a water bucket. It's like, lava can just end your game so quickly if you aren't careful. And if you don't have water. Like, if you don't have no armor and no water, it'll kill you almost instantly. Like, you've got no time to react. You step foot in the fire and death or desire. That was terrible, oh my god. That was a terrible joke. Anyways, what else has been going on? We were talking about other recorded runs. We were talking about Desire 6, and that was, I believe, my first ever season of Desire. Hey, I found diamonds. That was my first season of Desire where I did not get a kill, which is a little bit unfortunate. I was trying to keep the streak going as long as I could, but sometimes just happens, and you can't really control it. But it was still a very good season. I'm happy with how I did. It does kind of suck that I had to go early. My cousin from California came to visit. My grandparents have a house in Cape Cod, and they came to visit us for like a couple of days, which was pretty nice. I'm gonna make the diamond pick. What did we do in Cape Cod? We saw, I don't know exactly how new it is anymore, but we saw the, whatever the new Star Wars movie is. I don't even remember anymore. My memory's pretty bad, but it was a good movie. It was a pretty good movie. I'm usually not huge into movies, but it was a pretty good movie. I'm very pleased with it. This place that we go to in the Cape is also a pretty small theater, so it's nice and cozy and comfortable and relaxing and all that kind of stuff. And then after that, we went out for lunch, and would you look at that, I got chicken fingers. What a surprise, haha. It shouldn't even be a surprise. You see, here's the thing. You can't mess up chicken fingers, like, at all. Like, it's near impossible to mess up making chicken fingers. It's just always, like, the safest option. Like, there is no safer option in terms of ordering food at a restaurant. It's just the best option, man. There is no better option. I hear some more lava over this, so I'm gonna try and dig to it. I don't know if water actually spawns in caves, because this is desert, and deserts may not have water. We'll see, though. And there's a lot of mummies. There are many mummies. I gotta be very careful around this lava without a water bucket, so... Burn. I don't like this position at all. Die. Okay, let's quick just rush in here. Let's get into a more safe position. Okay, good. This is definitely a much safer... Ooh, sand. Alright, good. There is water in caves. Nice. So that is a-okay. I want to know... Okay, so I guess that sand is just a gravel patch then? I guess that... Oh, yeah, I guess some sand replaces some gravel in this scenario. And we've got another mummy. Let's be careful to not break the block that I was directly standing on. That could have been... This zombie... Oh, this mummy's got full gold armor. Half it's enchanted. And it's kind of dangerous, actually. The scenario is... just gotta say, extra shout out to Silhou. He's teaming with Kid Fierce if you want to go check him out. Big shout out to him for creating this terrain. It's amazing. Silhou is amazing in everything he does.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm
Well, you...
full iron.
Alright, I've got an iron helmet and I also have a diamond pickaxe now, so we are
Nice,
enchanted.
okay.
I found exactly 5 diamonds,
Nice.
so things are looking pretty good.
That is pretty good. I just made shears on accident. Fuck.
Mission failed. I don't have nearly enough iron for full iron. I should probably start working on that.
Yeah.
I found a pretty big cave as well, so I don't think that should be too much of an issue.
That's good. How did I get leather? I killed a bunch of cows.
I'm just gonna make the enchant table really quick, because I've got plenty of books.
Oh, I'm on fire. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Alright. There goes like 4 hearts in my health.
Darn. Oh, I got another piece of string, so I've got a bow.
Fucking annoying.
You can find water in caves. I wasn't sure if that was a thing because of the desert terrain. But you
Oh,
can't.
really?
You can find water in caves. I just found some, so
Okay.
you don't need to go to the Nile and get some.
Good. Oh, Sil sees me apparently. I don't know where Sil is.
User joined your channel.
Oh,
Hey,
hey.
Bushie.
Hey, Jimmy, actually. And Jake.
Hey, that's me.
Yes. You guys sound enthusiastic.
We are
Yeah.
very enthusiastic.
How's it going?
So,
How you guys doing in the game?
pretty okay. Things could be going better.
I mean, I know how everyone's doing. I could spoil. I'm
You
going
could.
to. I'm gonna say it.
Let me see.
I'm gonna spoil.
I'm on the UBL committee, so that is not allowed.
2.
Unless you want to be on the UBL.
Oh,
2
it's my
months for
dream.
you, sir.
It's my dream.
Alright, what
I know
offense
that
would you like?
I'm gonna. Michael and Jake are having a fun time in this year's game. That's the spoil.
I am indeed.
Nice.
Yeah,
a
you
big
sound like you're
fun.
having time of your life, dog. Hey, Green, do you remember what I taught you? What we were taught?
By Shadow Dragon, yes.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. How the fuck did you know what I was gonna say? That is
Psychic.
scary. Oh my god. When Diva uses her ult, what do you do?
Hide behind a wall.
What? Yeah, exactly.
No, I think you
And
just die. I think that's the,
which
that's the
direction
real
do we
trick.
go when we face a fork in the road?
I don't know.
Left. You go
That's
left.
the end of the episode. See you guys next time.
Next.
Shut up, Bushy.
Act like Egyptian. Don't you wish we could travel back in time to the land of the Nile and its pharaohs, fire mummies, calamities and arrows. You and me, we can climb the pyramids when we go back in time, back like an Egyptian. Lock like an Egyptian. Act like an Egyptian.